everyone. Today we will talk about the cooperative strategy, which is the last type of strategy as a part of strategy formulation step. We've learned many strategies so far, such as business level strategy, corporate level strategy, international strategy, and those sub-level strategies. Which specific types of strategies among those do you think is closer to cooperative strategy? As you may recognize, joint venture or strategic alliance are the ones. So we will mainly talk about strategic alliances as the cooperative strategy in this class. We first define the cooperative strategies and explain the reasons to use, and discuss the three major types of strategic alliances, and understand about business level cooperative strategies, corporate level cooperative strategies, and international cooperative strategy. Finally, we will understand the risk and the approaches to manage cooperative strategies. So, by the opening case, I want you guys to think about the main reason for strategic alliance among Google, Intel, and Tag Heuer. In general, firms choose cooperative strategy when they need to achieve a shared goal with a strategic partner by sharing resources and capabilities so that firms create value for a customer that it likely could not create by itself, and so that the value exceeds the cost of constructing customer value. In addition, by collaborating, firms could establish a favorable position than their competitors. More specifically, strategic alliance in previous chapter was considered as one of the entry mode for firms choose to implement international strategy. And this strategic alliance is considered as a primary type of cooperative strategy as well. So firms pursuing strategic alliance strategy combine and share some of their resources and capabilities to create mutual competitive advantages by either developing new products or extending distribution channels together. One important thing in strategic alliances is that this strategy requires cooperative behavior from all partners, such as active and positive behavior to solve problems together, being trustworthy each other, and consistently pursuing ways to combine resources and capabilities so that they achieve collaborative advantages, as we mentioned. The figure shows the basic concept of strategic alliance between two partners and its shared goal. Now we discuss three major types of strategic alliances. One is joint venture, that is, two or more firms create a new independent firm by sharing their resources and capabilities. A good example is that General Motors and Shanghai Automotive Industry Corporation in China create GM Shanghai, and Volkswagen and SAIC formed SAIC VW for SUV and sport utility model. Another is equity strategic alliance, which two or more firms form a firm and share the equity or resources and capabilities with different percentages. For example, Boston Scientific, a world-leading medical equipment company, becomes a shareholder of Frankenmann Medical Equipment Company in China. The other is non-equity strategic alliance, which both alliances make a contract to share some of their unique resources and capabilities instead of creating any independent firm to share, such as Apple and Foxconn alliances or Google, Intel, Tech Heuer alliances, and so on. Now we may think why firms use strategic alliance in different market structure in terms of different speed of industry that we have talked about. Firstly, slow cycle market is generally well protected and stable. So firms use strategic alliances to gain access to the restricted market or to establish a franchise in a new market because franchise business is a bit easier to in slow cycle market or to maintain market stability. The firms in this market, however, have to recognize that slow cycle markets or industries such as railroad, pharmaceutical, utilities, or financial service industries are pretty rare and easily become standard cycle due to more competitive landscape. For faster cycle market, firms use strategic alliances to speed up development of new products or services like iWatch and smartwatch competition, or speed up new market entry to become a first mover, and so thus maintain or catch up the first advantage in the fast environment change. In the standard cycle market, which is very common, firms use strategic alliance to obtain various common benefits such as market power, economies of scale, overcoming trade barriers, learning new knowledge in this market, etc. Then we think about more specific strategic alliance strategies. The first is the business level cooperative strategies. There are 4 types of business level cooperative strategies: complementary strategic alliances, competition response strategy, uncertainty reducing strategy, and competition reducing strategy. Complementary strategic alliance is used when strategic partners share their resources in complementary ways to create new value either by vertical or horizontal alliances. Vertical type is the alliances between 2 different stages of value chain alliances, while horizontal type is the alliances between the same stage of value chain activity alliances to create a competitive advantage shown in the figure. Think about airlines strategic alliances and smartwatch alliances among Google, Intel, and Tech Heuer. Which alliance is vertical and which one is horizontal? You may answer by yourself. Competition response alliances is used for strategic alliance partners to respond to a strategic action by one or other strategic alliances. For smartwatch again, you may agree that the strategic alliance is the competition response strategy. Uncertainty reducing strategy is used to hedge the possible risk in a new emerging market or industry. A good example is that Daimler AG, German automotive manufacturer for Mercedes-Benz, formed a partnership with Tesla by buying Tesla's batteries for reducing future uncertainty. The last business level cooperative strategy is competition reducing alliances. This strategy could be illegal or even not be in the strategy segment because either explicit collusion or tacit collusion type of strategic alliances directly or indirectly coordinate and control the supply and the price to reduce competition. There are some characteristics among the business level cooperative strategies. Complementary strategic alliances, especially vertical type alliances, have the greatest possible probability to create a sustainable competitive advantage because each partner obtains what they lack, while horizontal alliances are sometimes difficult to maintain because strategic partners could be possible rivals when they reach the basic target goal. In addition, competitive advantages by competition reducing and uncertainty reducing strategies tend to be temporary, mainly because they form the strategic alliances to respond other strategic actions.